you can go back up on ahead and just give me a moment here. I'll only
Alright.
take a second.
Is there a reason why you're not taking the stairs?
I think I've got too much blood in me for something I want to do.
Too much blood?
Well, yeah, because I don't want to go full white hair immediately. Have you seen... This is an odd question. Have you seen Gray at all?
Gray's up at the cathedral talking with Reyna. I
Oh.
assume this is what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I made a decision, and I'm done staying at this level, but, I don't want to go full white hair all out yet, and I think if I have a lot of... I've been keeping myself fed pretty well, so I'm worried I'll go... If I drink from Gray, I'll go too far, but I wanted to ask him. Because, you know, he's friends with Juke, and he was one of the only people that was, like, reasonable after the party, it felt like.
Considering Juke just told Gray about the existence of
Oh.
vampires, I assume there's something about him that is different than the rest of the townsfolk. Took it surprisingly well.
Okay, that's good. That means good things. Could you help me with the blood a little bit?
Sure. Brace yourself.
More, sorry. Keep going. Alright, that's good. Thank you.
Well, I won't keep you any further.
Wait, I had another question. Sorry, because I... Go big or go home, right? If I'm gonna do this, I have words for most of the people in town.
You're dirt on them.
Yeah, and I just wanted to know, one of the things that I'm considering bringing up is, Malcolm's talk of infection and ailment and so on. And so I wanted to know if I had your permission to mention in town, to the rest of town, that you were born this way.
It makes no mind to me. I don't think it would change anyone's views, so by all means, go ahead.
Thanks. I just wanted to make sure, because it wasn't something I wanted to just say to them if you weren't comfortable with it.
I appreciate you checking in beforehand.
Also, and this is an odd question, but it's something Erebus apparently heard from Rabbit. And so, either you're gonna go, no, why would you say that? Or, of course, why wouldn't you say that? But Erebus seems to be under the impression you're a human hunter, but not in a... It doesn't seem... Like, it was phrased like that, not just vampire who kills humans to survive. Like, human hunter. Is that a thing?
Humans for sport?
I guess. Is that a thing?
I mean, among some of the higher class nobility within vampire hierarchy, yeah, they held events where representatives would chase around humans, but that's barbaric and, frankly, a waste of our time and a waste of our skills.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna refute that, but I wanted to make sure I was right, because I heard it and I was like, there's no way that's true. But I wanted to make sure.
It's true within certain families. My father never participated in any of them. Neither did I. He thought it was too below our status.
Alright, I think that's it. Is there anyone else up there?
From what I'm aware, it's Duke, Reyna, and Gray. That's it.
Alright, here I go. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, you tried, and it still meant something, so thanks.
Ashley, it's been a while.
Who are you?
Oh. Lisette?
It does ring a bell.
I haven't seen you in a while. Have you not been in town?
No, I'm not going back there.
Oh? Are you okay? You seem a little scratched here and there.
I'm fine.
Do you have anywhere to stay right now?
No, I've just been in the woods.
The monsters, have they been treating you all right? Do you have a spot to get back to?
Not really, no.
Well, I mean, I'm not in town anymore either. If you'd like, you're more than welcome to come stay at the old cathedral. We've been fixing it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, this way. I can get you... Well, it's still kind of in shambles, but I can get you a room if you'd like. And, you know, just so you have a place to come back to. It's a lot safer than being out in the middle of the night. Do you have enough food?
I do need something to cook these potatoes with.
Yeah, we should have a furnace over this way. Alright, this way. Do you have any wishes to or desires to head back to town, or is this like severing all ties?
I'm not really sure.
That's fair. I could have a couple of... right this way. Could have a couple of, just a bit of time to think. Or if you'd like to stay over this way with
Hello.
us, we'd be more than happy to welcome you for the time being.
Hello.
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 I found a
Hello.
stray in the woods, so I thought
A stray.
maybe we could offer refuge for the time being. It seems that Ashley hasn't been too fond of town recently.
Oh, I see.
You know, I understand that kind of sentiment.
And,
No
That's fine
pressure.
by me.
Just stay here as long as you need.
and there
Definitely fine.
is only one question I would have for you, which is anyone hungry?
What? I am.
Hungry?
I mean,
Give us a
Um,
second, Ender. It looks like we're in the middle of something else as well. We'll explain in just a moment.
Oh, yes. This way.
Oh,
We
you know-
have a furnace over here.
hello.
Ender?
Wait, what?
Okay,
Just used to smelt some gold.
I can take that out there for you. And if
Is this
given
happening?
gonna ask if given the possibility,
I
would
was too.
you prefer to never go back to town? Would you cut those ties entirely?
I'd say so.
You do have to become one of us.
One of what?
I mean,
I don't think she knows.
a vampire.
Oh,
It's your
Um,
decision. You can stay here either way.
Mm-hmm. We're not going to force you into
No
this
pressure.
if it's something you're not interested in. I know you quite like smithing, and choosing to be one of us might
Does hinder that.
I don't know.
Well, what do you have to lose? We're stuck here, and out of both sides, we seem to be doing just a bit better than the humans.
Okay,
Okay?
Okay.
I'll accept this.
And this'll be it. No more.
No more. I agree.
No more?
No more.
no more.
No more.
No
Unless-
more. Fair.
Unless there's a very important reason.
Alright.
As for you, well, I'm trying to think. You could spend time with your sire.
Yeah, it's me.
Learn how to be a vampire. Yes.
I think we should turn all the beacons.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
I
Agreed.
think
Alright.
even if it's not like, I think it's a good thing to do. I think to figure out how they work better, we need to know what happens when we turn all the beacons.
Well, we currently
Well, we know what
have
happens when they
5.
do.
We're
Do
only
we?
missing
Oh.
Waterfall, and we're only missing Town.
Well, there's enough of us here.
We could do town.
We could get away
I'm
with
planning
that.
on going to town anyway.
Those of
Yeah,
us that...
I have a couple of affairs to sort out quickly, but I'd be willing to do town.
I have some words for town, and I'm tired of keeping quiet about it. So, if we're all on the same page, I'm gonna go do that. And
Right
if any
now?
of you are there, maybe. We'll see how fast I get there. But if any of you are there, I want you to know none of it's targeted at you because you've all been wonderful.
Sorry, Haley and Rabbit were just here, and I'm pretty sure they got a glance in at everybody inside.
Shoot.
They might have seen everybody.
Stay with
They
Juke.
ran off,
Everybody, quick, please.
but I thought I'd let you know.
Do you have any food?
Stupid. We're burning that bridge.
Good.
And if anyone wants to look for them, by all means, you have permission to swing.
Oh, great.
I just hope she'll listen to me.
Who'll listen to you?
What's that?
Not the person I'm looking for. Where did they go? Charlotte?
Hi.
You don't need to be wary. I have no intention of harming you in a place like this. If you'd been touching the beacon, perhaps maybe we'd have a different conversation, but
I don't touch them.
then I have no reason to pursue you in this. And I think Tawny would be upset if I did.
I haven't seen Tawny. How are they?
Mad. They're unhappy with the humans. Unhappy with the way they've been talking about us, the way they assume they know everything. That's all I know about the matter. Why are you out here?
I don't know, every time I'm around townspeople, I just feel angry.
Angry.
I was thinking, about your offer. I've spent my whole life feeling like I was less than human. It was like everyone knew from the start how to live and I didn't get any instructions, and everyone was so stupid. They were all stupid, and I just hated them for how easy it came to them, like it was second nature for them. I couldn't stand it, and I was bitter, and I was mean, and I didn't care. And my family were the only people who saw me for more than how I acted. They saw me as a person, someone with feelings, someone who wasn't just some hissing stray cat. And my father, he died believing he wasn't human. He was bit by some animal one night and lost his mind, and I wanted to leave and never come back. I didn't care how anyone felt, and it was so selfish, and I knew it was selfish, and I still left. I left, and I want to leave now. And Lizette, if I go through with your offer, then I wasn't really ever human to begin with, was I? I never got a chance to be human. I never knew what it meant. Even now, I get pitiful looks from everyone like I'm some scared animal, and I hate it. I know what they see me as, what everyone has always seen me as. I won't stay here. I can't stay here. And I'm not ready to face that part of myself. But you're the only one who has any direction right now. The only one who wants to leave. And I want to help you.
Just not like that.
Just not like that.
Would it matter never being human in the first place? I was never human either. The hunters talk about how Duke attacked me the first night in Ravensmere. They're under the impression that I was the first one turned. I've been a vampire my whole life. I've never known anything other than being a monster. And I've had to accept that, time and time again. There's a reason why humans are foolish creatures. They don't have the amount of time spent on Earth like I or any of my kind would. And those who become vampires are corrupted by the powers that it has. I don't think there's anything wrong with inherently feeling disconnected with humanity. I've lived my whole life that way. And yet, being here, being stuck here, I've felt something. And I didn't know it was possible. I felt rage. I felt sadness. I want nothing more than to find my siblings. And the longer I'm stuck here, I don't know where they are. I don't know if they escaped that night. I can't stay here twiddling my thumbs while these humans throw their prejudices against me and my kind while I know my family's in danger. I suppose that's our cue.
I guess so.
Something's happening in town. I'll walk you back.
Okay.
Oh, there you are. Oh. Well then. It's good to see you two, I suppose.
Why are you...
Run.
What?
Go.
Why?
Run on 3. Run. 1,
We pose
2,
no threat to
3.
you.
Go! Where did that child go? Charlotte? Charlotte? Charlotte,
Hi.
you made it back.
I did.
Good. Good. I was looking for you. I don't know what their intentions were, but being seen with me is probably not a good idea.
What happened?
Haley, Rabbit, Malcolm at the tower.
Saw the two of you together.
Yeah.
That spells out trouble.
Great.
I do need to talk with
Excellent.
you really quickly
The only thing I could think of doing was just
when you're done.
telling Charlotte to run.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
It's not as serious as everything else. It's just a personal favor. Obviously, you know what I am, and I think it's pretty obvious. I haven't really tried to hide it that hard.
They should
Yeah,
be on
yeah.
their way
If you
soon.
could be so kind to
Oh.
take care of Claudette for me,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think Haley might try to kill her out of retaliation, and she's.
Oh my
she's
gosh, I can
innocent in this,
breathe
she's
in here.
just
I didn't
stricken.
realize how suffocating it was.
Yeah, I'll
It's a
take her.
nice change in pace.
Do you have a lead for her?
I don't. I can get you one. I think.
We should have some at the cathedral.
Give-
Hello, Lizette.
Hello, how are you two faring?
Not well.
What happened?
A last-ditch effort. Focused attention on beacons. I tried to blow one up. Of course that didn't work. Why would I ever think that would work?
Charlotte's tried
It's
to
a noble
spotlight
effort.
you.
Are you hurt at all? Do you need any food? Anything?
I'm fine. I have supplies.
Can I have some food, actually? Because I used the last of mine.
Lizette,
Thank you.
do you need a shield?
I do.
I wouldn't oppose
Can
to
you
one.
hold a shield?
Yeah,
Shields should be fine. They don't have that
I think.
much.
Should we try? Can I hold a
I think
shield?
Charlotte's being attacked. Hold on.
Dodge and moving. You okay?
You becoming a
Yeah.
chicken farmer?
I have 3 chickens now.
Strange
Are
how
you becoming
this
a
place
chicken
is a
farmer?
ghost town.
Yeah.
Charlotte, are you okay? Well, have they done anything to you?
No, I'm fine.
And you're okay with this? Teddy, are you okay?
Yeah, a little
This-
confused.
Right. Not her.
Very confused.
This.
We think they might be going to the cathedral.
And when did that happen?
Well, they
just
took
because we've done town and they took tower, so
I meant
So they're gonna want vengeance.
this.
Bonnie.
When did this
Oh.
happen?
Erebus decided to attack her,
and
Erebus
keep
attacked
attacking.
me, and I attacked back, and then
and he wouldn't
Erebus
stop,
kind of
and he called us
disappeared.
monsters.
And then this happened.
Well,
I promise it wasn't me though.
Erebus.
Erebus attacked me first, consistently.
It was true. Erebus
And all
attacked
I
Raina
did
first,
was like, all I was doing was just being in the.
we asked him to
at
stop,
the same
and he
time as
did.
Bonnie.
that's
Did
fine.
you give
We should go. If
Raina a
they are
shield?
gonna take cathedral,
Yes.
I
We
gave
should
it to
go.
Bonnie.
Yes.
I
I'm gonna
know
go.
they
you
were
can, you
at
can
tower
pick another one.
last
I
time
have
I
tons
saw
of
them.
silver.
Oh.
I think everyone
Alright,
needs
I
one.
did just get that.
I'm gonna bat.
Hold on,
I'll
I'm-
see you there.
I will.
Yeah, I'm
also
probably gonna
get
bet too.
that.
I'm
They
giving shield.
asked
Your
you
your
about
shield.
what happened. Don't say anything. It's
Raina,
probably better.
stay around. I want to
if
give you a shield.
they Assume I was attacking you.
That's the set.
But-
But the set needs
No,
one
she
too.
needs one too.
No, that wouldn't work. Because I told you to run. If you feel in danger in their presence at any time, the cathedral doors are open.
Okay, here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Suppose I have some work to do. Stay safe.
He kept going.
Yeah, he didn't stop.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Nobody's here yet.
Well, we can assume that they're either going to Windmill or something. They might not be going to Cathedral directly.
I assume they just go to that lake.
They might. They have the water. There it
I
is.
told you.
Let's
There
go.
it is.
Let's go.
20?
20 is behind.
Yes.
Because they're not going to touch Waterfall. They already have Waterfall. Their next closest beacon would be Quarry and or Cathedral.
Cathedral.
Of course they choose to go out on the night of a blood moon.
A reckless move, but makes sense for those guys. That bridge is on fire.
Someone seems to be crossing it.
No, it's not. 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 No, it's not.
I thought
that is
you
not
said
Rabbit.
you weren't scared. That's funny.
Oh,
I'm not scared.
Right.
I just thought you were someone else.
Right, the hunter, yes.
Yes.
Is there a reason why you're looking for him?
Just wanted to talk to him about something.
I've heard he's been spreading rumors about me.
Not so much you as your friends.
What, that we're actively hunting humans? As that's just a jovial pastime that creatures of the night all have.
And you act as if that's an okay thing to have.
Have I been hunting anyone?
Not that I know of.
So why do you
But
put
you
credit
hit
to
it.
what he says so flippantly?
Because I don't know what else to believe. Because no one's told me anything else. No one's told me anything. So what else am I supposed to believe other than him?
He could be manipulating you for all you know. As far as I'm aware, I don't hunt humans for sport. I do feed in order to survive, but anything other than that is unnecessary.
Then why is Malcolm so scared of you?
Malcolm's scared of me because he has preconceived notions on vampires from his childhood that he seems so adamant on pushing onto me. Now, I'd love to stay in chat, but I do have some things I need to attend to, so I'll be off. Where's the rest of your crew?
A couple blocks that way. Waiting near the waterfall. I saw you and decided to check in.
Check in. You've barely talked to me this entire time. There's not
Yes, that's
much to
true.
check in on.
We're not allowed to be concerned about people, and not in the sense of I think you're going to do things, but in the sense of legitimate concern for your well-being.
My well-being.
I mean that sincerely.
Despite your occupation, despite your
My
job.
occupation, when I say I'm a monster hunter, I don't hunt exclusively vampires, werewolves, or the like. I hunt bad people, people who are monsters. I don't go around murdering vampires willy-nilly. If that was my job, you'd be dead by now.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, I have no reason to believe you're a bad person. You've got a zombie coming on your left, so that's probably really my problem, isn't it?
Probably.
Like I said, I have no reason to believe you're a bad person or anything like that. I've heard nothing bad about you. You seem fed up with some people. Nothing wrong with that. I truly have no issues with you, Lizette.
But your company has issues with me.
My company, as far as I'm concerned, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, aren't the brightest.
No, they seem to feed off each other's lies until it snowballs into something that neither one can control, and then they push it onto everyone else.
Mr. Smith is rather aggressive, and whilst he tends to mean well, when you hand him a piece of information, he'll somehow find a way to take it his own way.
Well, I have things that I need to be working on, things to do.
Please, don't let me hold you up, and to inform you real quick, one last thing. Whilst me and they are currently turning beacons to the Orange State, we're not planning on turning them all. We're trying to make them equal. I'll give you this, though. I do know a little bit about the place. I've heard some people say this place is blessed by holy spirits.
Others curse.
Yes, I've heard some say it's demonic and cursed. I have no way to confirm confirm that. I just trust the person who said its word,
And if they were
My father.
lying to you, you're
which is himself a vampire. Adoptive father. According to him, he's been a vampire for 2,000 years.
strange.
Humans and vampires are not opposites, they're different creatures. I'm not saying there's a spectrum, humans on one side and vampires on the other. It's 3 distinct variants of these beacons: white, human orange, vampire red. They're not opposites, they're just different, which is why I want to turn them even. I don't particularly want people who seem like reasonable, good people to be suffering just for the sake of humans feeling like they want to be strong.
Isn't that what Mr. Smith, as you called him, entire ideology was?
As far as I'm concerned, he's a fool.
You should keep him in check then.
I'm doing my best. I'm not exactly going to put a leash on him, though.
Who knows? He might need it. Well, like I said, I have stuff to do, so... That was suffocating.
Oh,
Oh.
hello.
I just
Do
got
you want-
caught in the longest conversation with Haley that I would have preferred not to have had.
Ugh.
Oh. I think Malcolm and them are watching us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Malcolm just stormed out of town.
Right back the way he came.
I also ran
Pity, I
into
wanted to talk to
Erebus
Hal.
and Hal on the way.
Oh, what'd they say?
Was that Erebus? That might be Erebus.
Well, Erebus seems rightfully afraid. And I told
I
him
mean,
that the only person who's been spreading lies about vampires is Rabbit. Even Haley thinks Rabbit's out of control.
that's interesting.
And I just hope that those beacons don't
Appar-
get consecrated
Apparently,
again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, Malcolm said that Haley has quite a pacifistic view on vampires.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
I heard all about that. The only exception seems to be
complete lie.
Juke.
Yeah, death threats were not.
Just talk. As if it's that simple. Just talk. It can't be that simple. Just talk. I assume no one's come back to town after what happened last night?
Hal and Malcolm did for a little bit.
We put a sign in our house. It said, "I'm sorry, can we please just talk?" And yet, he spends all his time with a hunter who is actively persecuting my kind. How can one just talk in a situation like that? Because either I'd have to pull him away from the hunters, or just not have that conversation at all. I don't even know if I want to have that conversation. I mean, our last 2 conversations have been, "Lisette, you're a monster. Lisette, you're a monster. You're a hypocrite. You're evil." Why the sudden switch up?
I just think he doesn't know what to think himself. So every time he goes to speak or do something, it just contradicts something else.
And what would make this next conversation so different than the others? He pulled out a silver sword at the tower, and you were with me? Our first conversation, he only had a stone sword. What does that say about where he stands with me now?
Duke sent me over to ask for more food if you have any. Thank you very much. Oh, more. Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're going this way. Do you know the path any better?
Oh, where are you trying to go?
Well, I don't know. I don't really have a place where I can be like, oh, Malcolm's gonna be there. I saw him in the forests by the cathedral earlier, but I wasn't looking for him at that time.
It may be best to follow along the, that path.
That one?
The one that splits into 3. It seems to be a popular route.
Alright, I'll follow your lead then. Our conversation last night, it gave me something to think about. You contradict yourself a little. You have something you want to go back to.
I'm sorry.
I don't fault you for lying. I haven't been entirely forthcoming to everyone in this town. I think it's just being cautious, keeping your cards close.
I miss my mom.
I hope you can be reunited with her.
Thank you.
Party. They're going to town. There's a whole party of them. Everyone. Everyone.
Everybody's here and they want to have a big conversation. Sorry.
They want to have a
Apologies.
big, grand conversation. They think we can talk it out. Once that's over, it's free game.
Ow.
Brace your
Impressive
knees.
leap there.
Thank you.
It'll hurt less if you brace yourself for the impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of just doing it to stay up front.
How?
Doing.
Rita.
It's
You
the only
keep
true meeting place
silver
we have
in your
with the public.
house?
It would be
Hell's
smart
party?
if we
That
managed
was
to grab
Malcolm.
everybody. If we were able
That's
to
that's
get
why I
them all
didn't
smashed.
invite you, because I didn't want it to hurt.
I don't know where Ashley is. I don't know
I
where Hal or
appreciate the
Malcolm
sentiment.
Uh,
You know
When
what?
was the last time you saw Hal?
sorry.
You know, some of you are able to jump.
There we go.
Doesn't matter.
Hey guys, they're staring at me.
I think this might be a turning point for everyone here. And
Yeah.
if you're truly on our side, then... Well, I don't know if you'll be able to stay in town any longer.
Hi, I was worried about you.
There too.
Yes.
Don't worry about me.
That's good.
Great. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Oh, you're good. You're here. Good. Ooh, you look good.
So we have everyone.
Wonderful timing.
How lax have
Your
you
eyes.
been
Spots
with
at the
this, Duke?
Hmm?
How lax have you been?
I turned around and she disappeared. I was walking into town to gather my affairs in order. Heard a zombie get hit, turned around, and she was gone. I
Nice.
looked for quite a bit too.
I
I've
did what you told me to do. You told me
Oh.
to grab stuff. My belongings.
I
and bring
looked
it back.
I looked quite around for you. I even went back to the cathedral. I didn't see you. Maybe I did get distracted with that, so maybe I did miss you. There's a good chance, actually.
Are we ready to see where this goes?
Oh, I'm
If
ready.
What's
it's-
happening down here?
Oh, they want to talk things out. So yeah.
I think this is everybody, so thank you everybody for coming. This is a talk to facilitate some understanding between humans and vampires. Please, no aggressive language, no accusatory anything, no pointing fingers, just we all need a baseline understanding of what's going on in Ravensmere, and some people have more information than others. Juke.
Ugh. Go ahead. Let's get over with.
That is the incorrect type of attitude.
No, I don't appreciate everyone being here. That was more for, at least, I would have pushed it with like 5 people, but the entire town?
It's
Bit of a crowd.
necessary.
Yeah,
I think we're about at the time where peak communication is required.
perhaps.
Everybody needs to be in the know.
Duke.
Go ahead. What's your first question?
Who was your sire and what was her connection to this place? I do hope this counts as one question.
You had to go with the big guns, didn't you?
It's important we get as much information out as possible.
My sire's name was Seraphina, and she is the rightful owner of all the town land. All of it. She was really wealthy, oh my gosh. She loved this place.
Alright, that's all you're willing to give for my first question.
You might get more
Second
personal later, but not with everyone here.
question. I suppose that's fair. What do you know about the beacons?
The beacons.
Everything, please.
Everything. The beacons, obviously, as you have figured out, and several people are specifically a vampire trap from my sire, as the most obvious thing. They are old magic, from what I understand. Probably a curse, per se. A malice curse, obviously. They wanted her dead, and they were willing to sacrifice their lives and hers to do so. No one gets out if, both sides stands. If that's the answer you want. You want to know why we get out? Right now, that doesn't happen with both sides standing, so... The people who did this were of magic. The best you wield it, but it's very two distinctly different things. They would have probably been able to disband it, but since you don't have magic, the beacons use your souls. At this point, I believe almost everyone at this table has touched the beacon. So unless you are of the vampirism currently, then you're stuck here. Who's to know even killing us will set you free?
If it was just going to be
No one
an
can speak for you.
interrogation for Juke, then why have the rest of us
Because
here?
you gave me questions. Lizette,
Gave
I
you
haven't
questions.
talked to you at all.
And I haven't talked to you either, and everything that's been said here is all stuff that I already know, so...
Yeah.
Then do you have anything to add? Anything to share?
No, that this
Bring knowledge to the
meeting
forefront?
is pointless, and I'm going to be leaving.
Lizette.
I'm worried about Charlotte. I don't think being in town would be safe for her. I'm more worried about Reyna and Ashley. I fear they've taken into their vampiric nature a little too well. Stay away from this. Stay away from me.
I just want to talk. Please?
Stay over there. If you move, I'll attack.
Okay. I'm sorry for what I said in the town, on the tower. I did a lot of thinking, and I understand that you might not be entirely able to, I don't know, control your circumstances.
So you
And
know
it-
then.
What?
You said I couldn't control my circumstances. You know. You know then. They told you.
No one's told me anything. I just,
Then what circumstances are you talking about?
well, when my brother was turned, he couldn't really control it either. When he was, I don't know, when the real transformation happened, I don't think he could help it when he killed all of our sheep. I think that vampirism, whether you wanted it or not, it changes you in a way that you can't really, I don't know.
It's not a matter of if I wanted it or not. I never had a choice.
I know. No, I know. It's not.
Do you?
It's
Because from
It's
our
just-
conversation so far, I don't think you know. I was never given the choice of being a vampire. I was born a vampire. This has been my entire life. And you're calling it an illness. You're saying that I need to be fixed. What's there to fix? I've never been broken in the first place.
But there has to be something I can do. You weren't like this before. You were nice to me. You were kind. I don't know. You cared about our house and contributing to it, and from what I could tell, you cared about me and the people in the town. You cared when I said that I lost my dog. You cared when I told you that my brother was ill. And now it just seems like you've changed entirely, Lizette. You're calling for all of our deaths. You have to know how that sounds.
You have to know that I've run out of options.
But
can't
you might not
stay
have.
here.
You might not have, Lizette. If a few of us, me especially, we're trying to find a cure. Or something. Maybe not a cure, just
You can't cure
way
a
to-
being that's been like this. If you find a cure and you cure all vampires, what's gonna happen to me? Everyone
You
else
could-
here has been turned. What about me?
You could, I don't know. Maybe give being human a try.
Or I would crumble into dust in front of your very eyes.
Is that?
We don't know what will happen. And frankly, I have too much at stake to risk a cure. A cure. I'm doing what I have to do. Because no one else seems to be on the same page. And that town meeting was getting us nowhere. It was hearing the same thing said again and again and again.
I guess I hadn't really thought about it from your point of view. I didn't know that it was that you were born like this. The only experiences I've ever had with vampires have been the turning, I guess the monstrosity of it.
And that's what makes them monsters. You were once human. I've never had to deal with anything as horrible as a human turned vampire.
Me neither. What is it exactly that you need to get back to?
I have to find my family. I need to find them. I don't know if they're dead or alive. And I'll never know
happened?
unless I get out of here. It was hunters. They stormed the castle, they stormed my home. They set everything ablaze. I let my siblings out. I don't know where they are. I don't know where my parents are. They could be dead. They could be dead and I don't know this. And I have to get back out. I have to get back out there. I can't stay here when hunters are actively pursuing my family. I can't stay here knowing that I can't do anything to help them.
What's that? I didn't know.
There's a lot of things you don't know. And there's a lot of things that you choose to be ignorant on. And I don't know if it suits whatever your perceptions of my species, or if it just makes you feel better knowing that it was something that was bound to happen. I think if your brother senselessly murdered all of your livestock, he was at the brink of starvation. Because at the brink of starvation is when we can't control ourselves.
So he kept it from me too.
I don't want to make any assumptions about your family, but if your brother's anything like you, I think he would have held off as much as he could have.
God. I could have helped him. Maybe I can help you, Lizette. I don't claim to completely understand what you've been through, but I think I'm seeing things very differently from how I did before. And I apologize for that.
And what
I
about
was
your company?
ignorant.
I don't know what lies he's been feeding you, but I don't think they're good.
I don't know. Rabbit hasn't talked much about vampires, I guess.
I don't think Rabbit knows that much about vampires.
No.
I think he's taken what Haley's told him and ran off with it.
But Haley's been telling people the opposite. Haley's actually far more sympathetic to vampires than even I was.
Haley's adoptive father was a vampire. I
didn't know that.
And I only found out today. I don't know if I would have known him, or if my parents would have known him, but it's weird for a vampire to adopt a human child. And for that human child to become a monster hunter.
I don't know. Charlotte's a monster hunter too, but you've been hanging out with her.
Charlotte's a child.
What business?
And Charlotte's close to someone that I care for. I haven't touched her. I haven't turned her, if that's what you're asking.
No, I don't know. Maybe I was asking. This is a lot to take in for me. I hope you know. I don't know how old you are, how long you've lived, but in my life I've not seen much of the world, much less vampires. And there's no way I could have known, I don't know, about all of this. The complexities of it, I didn't even know that people could be born vampires, to be frank. I never meant to hurt you. I was scared, Lizette. I was so scared.
Of what? Scared of what?
Well, all I had seen of vampires coming here was what my brother had done, and he was horrifying, Lizette. To see someone you love just suddenly, I don't know. And I was so scared that it was happening again, that I was gonna lose someone again to that ferocity, that feralness. I didn't know what else to expect from vampires. When I learned that you turned, I was horrified.
I wasn't turned.
You and Reyna and Tawny and whoever else. Juke.
I've never been turned.
I know. I know that you weren't. But I didn't know that. I didn't know it at the time.
I see.
And I'm sorry for that. If you had just told me anything about any of what had gone on, I might have been able to help you from the very beginning, instead of this game of cat and mouse that we've been playing.
And yet the only way that I can think of for you to help me, you have refused and thrown back in my face. But that's the only way I can think of not having to kill you. Sure, if you don't want to be a vampire, you don't have to. Like, you mentioned it, there's cures. But if this town, if it's vampires or human, one or the other, the only one who's getting hurt the most if humans win is me. Because everyone else can be cured. Duke's sire's dead. Duke can be cured. If I die, any one of my fledglings can be cured. The only person who doesn't make it out of this situation alive is me. So you have to understand, I can't let them win this.
So it's either I die and you go free, or we try to cure you and you die.
It's a lose-lose either way, if you consider vampirism a loss. I said before, and I'll say it again, as long as you keep your hunger in check, you'll never fall into senseless, mindless haze. You'll never be the monster that you've seen or witnessed. I'd like to think I've lived a relatively peaceful life. I've only really ever fell into starvation once. I regret it. And I wish it never happened, but...
And I'm sure he does too. Okay. Okay. I'll do it. I don't know. I'll join you. You can turn me. But you have to promise me. Never let me get to that point of starvation. And if I do,
I'll end it.
don't let me hurt anyone.
I'll tell you a story. It's a short one. It happened when I was 16. Well, I'm only about 200, so not super long. I guess long in your terms.
Yeah, pretty long.
There was this village. It was on the outskirts where I used to live. And when I was young, I would often go out exploring, just watching humans. They fascinated me. They really did. And there was this girl, and well, she had never asked me for anything in return for her friendship. We were just friends to be friends. And I thought, as we grew closer, that maybe she'd want to spend eternity with me. And I turned her, and everything was fine. There was no issues, there's nothing. She was adapting to her life perfectly fine. And then one night, I get this feeling in my gut. All vampires get it when someone's been turned. And I went out to find her. And she was hunched over a body, gorging herself. And all I could feel in that moment was my father's icy presence looming behind my back. And I confronted her, and she blamed me for what she'd become. She blamed me for everything. All of it, as if it was my fault for wanting her by my side. And all I could feel, all I could think of was my father's disappointed stare at what I had let become a monster. And my very first fledgling, I killed.
Oh.
And I offered a swift death to the one she turned. And I'd made a vow never to turn a human again until I got stuck here. Starvation took a hold, and I turned someone I didn't mean to.
Oh.
And I threatened them. I told them if they ever got out of hand, that I would end it. I would kill them. I can promise you a swift end. But promise me you won't become a monster like her.
I can promise you that I'll do everything in my power to avoid it.
And if you can't, tell me.
Okay. Oh god. That's it, wait.
I don't...
Oh goodness.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me. I have to go.
Could be at the tower.
Could be.
Oh, Jesus! Or behind you. Could be behind you.
Or behind me. I'm sorry, I tried to go after you.
I almost turned him. He asked me to do it. I didn't. Excuse me.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I don't know if you know this, but Haley has holy water, which is unfortunate.
I've heard.
Yeah. It's nasty too, but it doesn't seem to last that long. Or maybe it's because I wasn't as strong as I am now.
No, that's new.
Did you not notice?
Well, I did. I just didn't know when it happened.
I think right after Haley attacked me in town and when I left.
I see. Well, I am going to retire for a bit.
Go ahead.
How did this happen? I should feel relieved, and yet
Lizette?
Charlotte? You're down here?
I was... What happened?
If you want, you can. It's probably easier to come in here. No one knows of this room, so I'd prefer to keep it that way. If you like books, you can check out the bookshelf. I've been trying to amass a collection. I'm skirting around the topic, aren't I?
It's fine.
After I left the party, I had gone to the waterfall, and he found me there. He didn't know that I was a pureblood. And we talked about as much as there was to talk about. And well, usually our interactions end in fights, so I was kind of preparing myself mentally for that. Except he told me about his brother. And, well, he asked me to turn him because he wanted to help me. He was talking about cure books, these books that can cure vampirism, and while it might work for everyone, in any case, if the humans win at all in any capacity, everyone except me gets an opportunity to live. Because everyone else has been turned. I think, well, I hope he didn't want to have me die. And we'd said no more turning. We talked about it. We said no more. We're not gonna do it anymore. And then I don't know what came over me. I just.
It's not your fault. None of this is.
I just want to go home.
Me too. I'm gonna make sure you get out of here alive.
What about you? Because the only way I'm getting out of here alive, and the only way you're getting out of here alive. Okay.
Alright.
I think I can.
Am I allowed to... sorry. Am I allowed to visit the library? I don't want to intrude.
You can
Alright.
visit it as much as you'd like. It's more of a bedroom than it is a library, but...
Well, just the books.
Yeah. As long as you don't show anyone, I don't see why it would be a concern. I mean, you've shown no hostilities even after what happened.
Yeah.
I should apologize on how that went down. I couldn't guarantee that you'd stay on our side if you were a human. And so I thought the only way I could guarantee that was by turning you. And, well, I don't think that's the case anymore. And, like Tawny said to me, that choice has to be yours to make.
Thank you. I should apologize too for, the silver. I know it hurts you, and what I did to Reyna.
Death hurts a lot less for a vampire than it does for a human.
That's good to know.
Well, I should get you out of here. I feel lingering a little bit too long might...
Desecrated corpse, my bad. I apologize, I didn't mean to go in here. I meant to... yeah. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we should.
Hello.
I feel like I've been asking this question to everyone. When did this happen?
At the windmill. Just after you fell and left. Apparently Malcolm had a bunch of raw meat in the bed area, in the windmill, and Hal said that they could. Malcolm told Hal they could take anything from it, and so they went, "You can take any of the raw meat that's in there," because I said so, and so I did.
Hal?
Yeah.
Is Hal on
The
friendly
list is slowly
terms
dwindling. The list is slowly dwindling of people I think want
We
to be
outnumber them
antagonistic.
by quite.
Hal had asked the question that they wanted to ask you, was if we are a united front, specifically in your case, Lizette.
In my case?
Yes. I had said yes, as we had agreed to be a united front.
Yeah. A united front against the people that would antagonize us simply for being vampires.
I need to go
We do need to go hunting, yeah.
I want to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's the fun things, you know.
Oh, it does seem like the sun's setting.
Oh, perfect.
The timing couldn't be better.
Sorry.
That's alright.
I was just getting inquiries on my current appearance because no one had described it really in full yet. Aside from, red eyes, white hair. But I assumed that much would happen. But I've now been informed the Slayer are black. So that'll be...
That is true. I feel like a part of me is gonna miss your ginger hair.
Don't say that. Hal has been...
Me too.
It's a good color. I like the white.
Thanks.
You've really grown
I'm a
into...
ginger, actually. My hair's dyed.
Oh?
Oh! Well, I guess
We
that
had a-
sort of makes two of us in a way now. I don't know if this is the same thing as dye.
Well...
But is there no way to come back down from this later?
You could. Plausibly.
Okay, that's...
I don't know exactly how it would alter or keep your appearance.
That's what I meant, my appearance.
I don't have
I just
the
don't know.
knowledge on human vampire changes.
That's okay. If it doesn't change back once we get out of here, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because this is pretty... Well, that's a vampire. There's no hiding this.
I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, I feel like the only thing that would stay would be your red eyes.
That might be manageable if the Slayer go.
Yeah. And you
Right.
might get your usual ginger back.
I don't mind the white hair. It's more just that
The sclera.
for public appearance.
Well, I've never seen that before in a vampire.
Yeah,
I guess my company's a little bit different than Jukes is. Have you asked about it yet?
no, I didn't know about it until just now, because Charlotte was the one who told me about it. Everyone else I asked
Okay.
just said red eyes.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely venture a query with Juke. And that's about it.
All right, I'll consider that. Right now, I think I'm gonna start building this place up.